Hey everyone, I'm John Reams, an exercise physiologist at NICPAD, and I'm here with two friends today, Katherine and Tammy, and we are going to bring you a HIIT workout. HIIT, H-I-I-T, stands for high intensity interval training. And the intervals indicate the amount of exercise versus the amount of rest. We are going to exercise at whatever we each individually feel is our fastest pace for 30 seconds, and then we'll follow that with a 30-second rest. We'll do that for 10 minutes, over and over again. So 30 seconds of really rapid paced work, followed by 30 seconds of rest. During the 30 seconds of rest, I'm going to talk about what the next movement is going to be. We're going to engage in 4 different movements, but we'll cycle through them 2 times for a total of a 10-minute workout. I'm going to let my friends introduce themselves. Tammy.
Hi, I'm Tammy Sampson, and I am a stroke and brain infection survivor.
And Katherine.
I am Katherine Barrett. I am a stroke aneurysm revival.
All right, so I'll have a timer running while we do these exercises. You'll hear the beeps and the clicks to indicate when we start to exercise and when we're going to rest. The first movement that we're going to engage in is going to be an adaptation of a push-up or a burpee or a jumping jack, however you want to think about it. It'll involve leaning forward or squatting down and then standing back up or sitting up to a position where your arms are extended as far away from your body as possible. So forward and open, or close and open. And we'll do different variations of the range of motion as we go. Everybody ready?
Ready, set.
Yep. All right. So, as fast as we can go, close and open, or down and up. You can change the range of motion by maybe leaning more toward the floor or farther toward the floor. You can bring some lower body movement into it by extending a leg forward when you come up. A little more balance intensive with that step forward, and we'll rest. Second movement, a punch and a knee up. I'm going to use my right side. You use whatever range of motion you have available to you. I'll punch as hard as I can, straight out, hitting a target right in front of ourselves. Not in the air, not toward the ground. And then I'll follow it by bringing my knee up as if I'm trying to block something with my knee. Here we go. Punch, knee, punch, knee, punch, knee. Now if you want, you could focus on punching as fast as you can instead of bringing the lower body, or you could bring the lower body in with the knee up as fast as you can, or combine the two. Again, I'm using my right side here. We'll rest. The next movement, we're going to throw 4 punches, hopefully 2 with each arm, and then include a kick as opposed to a knee up. If possible, vary your punches. Maybe 2 uppercuts, 2 hooks, and a kick. Just punch, just kick. Whatever you do, we're going to try to do it as fast as we can for 30 seconds. Here we go. 4 punches and a kick. 4 punches, kick with the other leg if you can. 4 punches, and keep throwing the 4 punches as fast as you can. Add the kick. You could just alternate kicking. The point of this type of exercise is to move as fast as you can for 30 seconds. Great. Movement 4. We're going to use the opposite side of our body this time to alternate between 1 punch and a knee, or repetitive punches or repetitive knee ups. So again, what makes this type of exercise effective is that we work as intensely as we can for the 30-second on period. Here we go. Punch, knee. That's what I'm doing with my left side this time. Punch and a knee. You could punch only if you wanted. You could bring the knee up with no punches. But again, trying to really move as fast as possible, bringing as many muscle groups into the movement as you can. Great. Fifth and final movement. This will be sort of a modified jumping jack, or a jumping jack if you want to engage in that. I'll reach down, arms crossed over each other, and then bring them up overhead. You could bring them out to the side if overhead isn't a movement you feel like is appropriate for you. Here we go. I'll add a slight jump at the top. So what makes this a little different than that first movement is now we're sweeping our arms out, up, and away from our body at the top. Great. We're halfway through.
Feel that.
We'll go back to that first movement, which was that lean forward into an arm extension at the top. You can take this range of motion as large as you like. I'll try to touch the floor with my hands. If you're gonna do that, think about dropping your hips when you move. So, down, back up, and out. And again, 30 seconds is the time we're working for, so we really want to try and get as many repetitions as possible, still keeping good form. Think about speed. This is when you really want to push the pace of your movement as much as you can. Second movement, I'll go back to a punch with my right arm and a block with my right knee. It could be strictly punching, it could be strictly the knee, any combination of the two. Again, it's just pace. We're really trying to work as fast as possible in these 30 seconds. Get ready, here we go. And I punch and a knee, punch and a knee. The pace that you move at is your own determination, meaning whatever you feel like is the most rapid rate of movement you can engage in, and still trying to bring as many muscle groups as possible into the movement. We're doing great. Over halfway. 4 punches and a kick. It can be alternating different styles of punches and a kick. It could be only a kick. It could just be punching continuously.
Oh, my heart rate is going.
Yeah, it's going. I can feel it too. All right, here we go. 4 punches and a kick. 4 punches. Any combination of these movements that you have available to you performed at your top speed. Any punches and a kick. Great. We're almost there. 2 more. 4th one. We're going to punch with the other side and bring the knee up on the opposing side that we used last time, or whichever side you have available to you to move. Good. Why not? It's only 30 seconds, right? All right, get ready. Here we go. I've got a punch and a knee. Maybe you are engaging in one punch over and over as fast as you can. Maybe you're engaging in a knee up over and over as fast as you can. Don't focus so much on what the movement is as trying to get a movement going as fast as you can. Excellent. Last 30 seconds coming up. Jumping jacks. So, lean forward, trying to sweep arms out and up overhead as much as we can. It can involve pushing one foot out if you like, if you want to get lower body involvement. I'll get a small jump. Here we go. Again, trying to get as many muscle groups involved as possible. Moving as fast as we can. 10 seconds left. Let's try to go as quickly as possible. 5 seconds. Almost there. And rest.
You tell me 5, you already out of 5.
So,
That was awesome.
that's your HIIT workout. Before starting this workout, in an effort to keep the time frame short, we didn't include a warm-up. I would encourage everybody to pick whatever movements you're going to use in the 10 minutes and spend at least 2.5 to 3 minutes of time doing those movements. That was really loud. So that's your HIIT workout. Thanks to everyone for being here. If you saw anything in this video that was meaningful to you, please like the video. If there's anything here that you feel could be meaningful to someone you know, share the video. And as always, please subscribe to the channel.